Hello YouTube, I'm Pharaoh. I want to talk to you about justice. See, there's something innate in the human mind that most people don't really think about, and that is the human brain likes things to be fair. It's just something in our nature. We want things to be fair. Most people already know that life is not fair. Sorry. But because that is so unappealing and it goes against our grain, we won't accept that. So we use our brains to come up with ways to make life fair. Some ways that we come up with making up for this is religious, and some are society changes. Okay? There's a video on YouTube by the Truth Group called God is My Judge, and he's ranting about how anti-Christians, as he calls them, hate the justice system because he supposedly says it's a mirror of, God, heaven and hell and all that stuff in the Bible, which I see no correlation to any of that crap. But anyway, I digress. In a religious point of view, you can make life fair if you come up with this whole afterlife thing that basically reassures your brain that in the end everything gets worked out. The really good people go to heaven and live in paradise, and the people who did bad things go to hell to be punished for the bad things that they did. And I'm going to prove to you why that just doesn't work. But before I get to that, I'd like to go over a societal change to this whole concept, and that is laws. Societies make laws to try and make life more fair, because we realize life is not fair, and we have to make certain changes in our behavior to make life fair. So we come up with laws that says you can't do this because it does harm. I'm kind of glad that the justice system is starting to work finally. We got Prop 8 overturned, but there's still plenty of laws in the books that still have religious influence in them that should just go away. So I'm a little upset that our justice system isn't perfect, but it's at least working. Happy about that. So, Christians, your concept of heaven and hell being the afterlife justice system for all us human beings, ponder this scenario. You have a family, say Joe Blow, his wife, and his 3 sweet innocent kids, and they've never done a bad thing, they've never sinned. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Let's just call it an atheist family. That way you'll get a good picture in your head and you're like, oh, those people, they're going to hell. So you got this nice, sweet, innocent family, and it gets murdered by this sick, sadistic murderer, and he gets caught. And our societal laws say you did wrong, and we throw the book at him, and he gets the death sentence. So we decide to, haul him off to the gas chamber, electric chair, whatever they're using in your state. And just before we throw the switch, he has a little talk with the priest, and everything is forgiven. So this nice, sweet, innocent family that never did anything wrong, they just simply weren't believers of Christ, are the ones being punished for eternity. And this man that murdered them gets to go to hell because he repented his sins. That's one fucked up justice system. What about original sin? As soon as a baby's born, you got to rush a priest in there to baptize it, make sure it gets there in case it dies. Or let's back that scenario up even more. Since you believe that life begins at conception, what about miscarriages? Those babies go to hell? They haven't even done any actions yet to be judged upon. They haven't even had a heartbeat yet, and off to hell with you. How is that fair? Where's your justice? Doesn't seem like you have any. You just seem to want to excuse criminals and condemn innocent people. That's not very just. Please, Christians, give me an answer on this one. You'll have a nice day out there.